Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in, remember to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section or on Twitter. And remember, this is for edutainment only and not to be construed as financial advice. Before we dig in and take a look at the crypto and equities markets around the world, let's highlight some news items that may impact the markets. U.S. 10-year Treasury yield rises to a 2-year high of 2.5 as investors bet on aggressive Fed interest rate hikes coming up. Probably 50 basis points for in May and June. So we'll see. Let's go to the next one. China is seeing an extreme outflow, or making that not quite extreme, unprecedented outflow of foreign investors, taking them money out in their markets, according to the Institute of International Finance. They found out that foreign investors have taken money out from their Chinese stocks and bonds market at an unprecedented rate, while other emerging markets are holding pretty steady. And this has happened since the start of Russia's invasion on Ukraine and China's lackluster response to condemning that invasion. Good. That's good, in my opinion. But that could have an impact on the global market. So keep an eye on that. Speculators and experts have said that the second Cold War is already beginning, and that many battles are being fought with economic weapons, as we have seen with the recent sanctions against Putin and his cronies and the Russians' banks and their oligarchs. So, I mean, what choices they have, right? So, the last Cold War lasted 60 years ago. The U.S. and the Soviet Union were at the height of the Cold War, resulting in nearly resulting in nuclear warfare. So Cold Wars aren't good. It's not fun, but it will have an impact on the market in the coming years. So this is why I cover a lot of these market outlooks, because it's really long term. I know some crypto people say that just give me the charts, give me the buy and sell orders, and I'll be fine. It's really important to look at the macro environments and geopolitical and like years ahead. Pending home sales sinks in February, setting a grim tone as housing market enters the key spring season. This is according to CNBC. Spring tends to be like a hot month for home sales of home sales, but it fell 4.1% in February compared to January, and this is the fourth straight month of declines in pending sales, which are an indicator of future closings 1 or 2 months out. The median monthly payment on new mortgage is now taking up as much as a large portion of the typical consumer income. It jumped 8.3% in February compared to January. So yes, it's inflation is impacting everything, but especially in the housing market. That's going to take a toll on people. Russia signals a scaled-back war aimed at Ukrainians advancing Kiev, and this is according to what is Reuters. Yeah, the Ukrainians have done a fantastic job of defending Kiev, uh, and I think Moscow is withdrawing, at least for now. They signal today that they're scaling back their ambitions in Ukraine and focus on the territories claimed by Russian-backed separatists. So that's good. That's good. Good riddance. Get out of there. I mean, they have stirred up the global markets and added to already crazy inflations. So get out of there. Okay, let's go to the markets and take a look. Here we have the crypto market heat map. Bitcoin is right around 44.4K, dominance 42.2. Ethereum's at 33.1K, dominance at still hanging high there, 18.76. Some of the top altcoins are in the reds today after their rise yesterday, so it's no surprise there. Luna was actually down below 90 earlier this morning. It's in the red. It's currently at $90.84. BNB is down to 410. 8 is down to 110. It was at $1.18 or so yesterday. So, some greens, some reds here. It's a mixed bag, and that's what we're gonna see in the equities market too, which we're gonna go to right now. Very mixed here. Technology is mostly red and muted red. We got Square is up for 4.12%. You got Shop up at down significantly, negative 3.9%. Now it's down 3.33. So tech sector, as it correlates to Bitcoin, it's down, but Bitcoin is actually holding pretty good. But we'll look at the trends in a little bit compared to where it was in the previous days. Communication services, it's a pretty muted green. Consumer cyclical, mostly red and muted red. Some greens here. Consumer defensive, it's green overall, pretty green. Financials pretty green here, especially in banks diversified and banks regional, and insurance. But otherwise, it's pretty muted over here in this area. In credit services, asset management, etc. Healthcare is pretty muted in this sector here. Muted green, some reds. Industrials, muted green. Real estate, a little bit better. More brighter greens here. Utilities, brighter greens, same thing here. Energy's popping today. Bright greens here. Basic materials, muted red and greens here. So overall, very mixed bag here. The winner for today would be energy and financials in the financial sector. So let's dive into the trading view charts here and take a look at the different markets. We'll start with in the watch list here. SPX is at 45.22, slightly up by 0.05% or so. Nasdaq is down, and it's at 14,665, down negative 0.6 or so. The Dow index is 34,723, up slightly, 0.05. VIX volatility index is continuing on its low 20s here at 21.2, and that's down negative 2.17 roughly. That's down over here. DXDY is at 98.76. That's down slightly, a negative 0.01. U.S. 10-year yield, as we mentioned previously, is currently at 2.477. It's 2-year high there, so it's up 4.13%. U.S. oil continues to be above 110 at $113. That's up right here, and that's up at 1.62%. Gold is down at 1,955, down negative 0.1 roughly. Silver's also down. US dollar versus the three top currencies here against the euro. It's strong against the euro. The pound is actually stronger than the dollar today, and the Japanese yen is stronger than the dollar today. So mixed bag there. Let's dive over here and take a look at the U.S. market trends here. You can see that today after the market open, before market open, Bitcoin pumped yesterday, and then at market open it dropped today and pretty much crap sideways. So negative correlation with the tech sector like Nasdaq and S&P 500. It's somewhat there. It's really hard to see, but they both dipped down at the market opening, and then the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 went up slightly, but Bitcoin just kind of chopped. So positive correlation still somewhat there. The Dow here, you can see that it's pretty much chopping sideways here, right there. DXY midday yesterday U.S. time, it turned it up here. You can see that negative correlation did not hold with Bitcoin, as Bitcoin also trended up. So it broke the negative correlation. As far as today at market opening, it did hold somewhat. Dixie went up slightly just after market opening, while Bitcoin dropped, and they're both chopping sideways ever since. Here's the US 10-year yield. You can see the huge spike here all the way up to 2.5. It says 2.47 here, but 2.5 is the high for today. Let's take a look at the European and Stock 600 markets. UK 100, it's just trending up slightly in its current period. The DAX in Germany, DAX index, tanked like dramatically here. Same thing with the CAC in France. Stock 600 also tanking here. So I'm expecting the U.S. market to potentially follow next week. It might have a little bit of dip come next week, but we'll see. We'll take a look at the futures indexes over the weekend, on Sunday, and see how they'll do. Over here in Asia, in their last market, pretty much choppy here in the, this is Australia, STW, pretty choppy, slightly up from its previous session. And the Nikkei 225, pretty choppy sideways here. KOSPI from South Korea, also choppy. Hang Seng HSI dropped. Same thing with the Shanghai Shenzhen CSI 300 dropping here. So I have a feeling next week the U.S. market will follow them here. So we'll wait and see. That pretty much wraps up our news item for today. I appreciate your time. Please smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section or on Twitter. I'll see you in the next video today. I have two more. One is for the Bitcoin Daily, and the other one is for it's Phantom Friday. So I'm excited to do that weekly chart update as well. Peace.